So you're going to keep all the stats, right?
Well, now I don't keep like blocks and assists and stuff like that, but points, rebounds, free
The
throws.
only thing I ever keep is team stats.
Time with friends at the KHSAA. He would like to say thanks to Dad, Mom Mindy, and his friends through the years. Cadet Command Sergeant Major Christopher Phantom. Ladies and gentlemen, your West Carter Junior ROTC Senior Cadets.
Kool TV proudly presents West Carter Comets basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's hit courtside for countdown to tip-off for exciting West Carter Comets basketball action live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from John Hobb Brown Court on the campus of West Carter High School. Welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV. James Collier and the coach, Hager Easterling. Happy to have you along with us here tonight. Senior night for the Comets as they welcome in the Raceland Rams. Raceland comes in, a loser last time out, 83-54 to a very good Fleming County team. They're 13-12 on the season. West Carter in the midst of a 7-game skid. They're 7-16 on the year, trying to find a way to get things moving in the right direction before they head into tournament time. These two teams hooked up back on January the 8th. That was up in the All-A Classic in the semifinals. Raceland took care of that one 62-44. Can they take care of business here on the road? We'll find out in just a little bit. We'll take our first break. We come back, we'll break down the matchups. Coach has talked with both head coaches. We'll hear from them, get our starting lineups and our keys of the game, and ready for tip-off. Raceland on the road tonight at West Carter. Senior night for the Comets. Our coverage continues after this. I'll count down to tip-off on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back here in West Carter on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV. James Collier, Coach Hager Easterling. Coach, you look at these two teams. Raceland has kind of been what I've called the all-A hangover that they're still going through. West Carter, they've got to find a win in a worse way. A 7-game losing streak for the Comets, and you look at a Raceland team coming in here, a very solid basketball team. They've got some nice compliments, but they absolutely ran into a buzzsaw last time out, and a very good Fleming County team.
Boy, did they. Somebody shoots 15 for 30 on threes, you're probably not going to beat them, are you? And
I talked with Buddy Biggs after the game, and he said Seth Hickerson said, I've never played here before. Can we come back?
I actually listened to the post-game show that night, your post-game, and I heard him say that. I was laughing. But, yeah, you're right. And this is not the type of year or the time of year, James, that you want to be playing bad. 2 weeks from yesterday, we're tipping it off in the district. So, and especially with West, you're going to hear Jeremy talk about they've got 4 games left if they don't add any more, whatever. Losing 7 straight, like you said, they need a win. They're like a camel in the desert looking for water. That's how bad they need to win. Just to get that confidence to back up a little bit, get some momentum going in.
And, something this West Carter team has suffered with this season, they've had some injuries along the way, some sicknesses and so forth, and just they've never been able to seemingly put those normal 5 that they want on the floor. The last time these two played, Houston was not on the floor. He's back tonight.
Yeah, he makes a big difference in them, gives them a physical presence inside. He can score some with his back to the basket. Really good rebounder. And, just like with Lewis County last year, James, we saw it happen. If you get in there and you get hot in the postseason like they did, then everybody forgets about the troubles you had during the regular season.
Doesn't matter about those games getting there.
Yeah.
When you look up and see what you've got with the return of Houston, how much more does that add to Waddell? No more overtimes. No, we played those out last night.
It does, James, because people don't realize when you have somebody out, it makes everybody else move up a spot. It's kind of like with Ashland's girls teams last night. With Woods out, then it makes Carly move from her natural position that she's played this year back out to the point guard. It just throws you out of whack, and that's what it's done to West Carter. But you can see them. They played a little bit in spurts. They just go through so many droughts, James, where they can't score. And then they kind of get down on themselves. And you just have to keep digging. I mean, it's not going to get any better if you get down there. You just got to dig in.
You look at Raceland, and they've got some really good pieces to the puzzle.
Oh, yeah.
Connor Thacker has been playing superb over the last month. He's been almost a double-double each time out, and just a guy that he goes to the rim really strong. He can shoot the 3 in transition. Connor Sutton down underneath. He's battling through some injuries and trying to get back and stuff. And out top, I think kind of the unsung hero this season for the Rams has been their point guard, Holden Topping.
I think so, too. I agree with you. He gets after it every game. Man, he's a good defensive player. He just worries you to death out there defensively. But to me, James, the biggest thing about Raceland is their inability to close out games some this year when they've had the lead. And, they probably should have. They're 13-12, and they could easily be 17-8 or something like that, couldn't they?
100%. Christian Large, he's kind of the guy that can get things going. And we've seen him so many times this year, averaging 18 a game, shooting nearly 46%. His free throw shooting had kind of stopped a little bit toward this early part of the season. It's really come back. Been battling through some illness, and that's kind of slowed him down. I told him the other night, it seemed like that was the first time that I'd seen him play to where he seemed like he was healthy.
Yeah, I'm like you. I love Raceland's material, and Large is one of them. I think he really, at times, James, he needs to assert himself into the game more, and not in a selfish way, because you can tell watching the kid, I don't think he has a selfish bone in his body. But I talked to him there at the All-A, and I said, a lot of times you can hurt your team just as bad by being too unselfish as you can by being selfish. And sometimes you do that. And he said, well, I never thought about that. Well, it happens, and it can happen like that. And you're right about Thacker, too, man. Dickie and I did the game down at Greenup when Raceland played, and he pretty much kept Raceland within striking distance by himself.
Yeah, he's a bull in a china shop when he goes to the rack, and he's not afraid to get in there and beat and bang around it. He's a guy that, he can – here's his issue is sometimes he's very susceptible picking up quick, early, cheap fouls, and that's something you don't want to do, especially on the road in a volatile environment.
I agree.
All right, we'll take a break. We come back, Coach E. We'll talk with both head coaches. We'll start first with Jeremy Webb, then followed by Joe Bryan. We'll come back. We'll get your starting lineups and tip-off here in Islaville. It's West Carter and Raceland, and our coverage continues after this on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Here tonight talking West Carter head coach Jeremy Webb. Coach, we've seen each other a lot here the last 2 or 3 weeks. Got to watch you guys play a lot. How important, you got the district tournament coming up in 2 weeks. If you do it like you have been, I guess you guys will be playing on Wednesday night. Right. Okay. You got 4 games left here. How important do you think it is, if it is at all, to maybe win 1 or 2 of those games and get a little momentum built up going into the district?
Well, confidence is huge. And, just like you and I were talking there before we went on the air, you can coach some things against the press or against a good team, and sometimes your kids don't have the success, against a team that is, much better skill-wise and, and gifted physically as well, more so than what we are. Then you coach it and they don't see results, and that a lot of times leads to lack of confidence, right? And and then a lot of standing, and then there's some things kind of tendency to snowball on you from that point in time. But then it's good to come back and, to get a win or two, right? And it's going to be important. You have 4 games. If we don't add anybody else, there's going to be 4 games left in the regular season. Right. So getting a few wins here late, will help our confidence. And, so then when we go to coach something, right, with a win, or when we see it on film and you coach it the next day in practice, then it takes a little bit different meaning, right? The guys say, okay, right, and they take it in a little bit better and they just kind of go with it and they roll with it more confidently instead of questioning. Because you watched us play there around county, so much questioning against their pressure and what they were bringing and hesitation. And anytime you have that kind of hesitation, that just allows the defense that's, moving quickly, reacting quickly to what you're doing. That just gives them the advantage.
Yeah, and what you said was right. It just snowballs once you
right.
start heading in that direction. Coach, you got Raceland tonight, team coming in. They've lost 3 of their last 4. A couple keys besides what we just talked about that getting out a win tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, like we were talking, it has tends to snow on. The only thing I know how to do is to work harder.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
And we have to go out tonight and we have to work harder than we have. And we worked hard in yesterday practice. It came out a little bit flat and yesterday, and we got into them, and the intensity level really picked up. We done a hustle drill, a charge drill, and the intensity level came up and got back to where it needed to be. But that's the only way that I know how, right, to try to overcome, and that's just try to continue to work harder, in your opponents. We may not win this game tonight, but we need to outplay this team tonight. And if we can do that, we can live with it and we can learn from it.
There you go. Coach, appreciate your time. Good luck tonight. We'll talk to you after the game.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Here tonight talking with Raceland head coach Joe Bryan. Coach, we talked about a few weeks back the All-A curse is real. Do you kind of feel like you're starting to work your way out of those doldrums a little bit of the All-A?
Yeah, definitely. I thought our guys played pretty well here recently. We got a district win on Friday, then Saturday got beat by a really good Fleming County team. I was very impressed by them.
Yeah, a good team that played well.
Yeah, they played really well, and they're already a good team. So we'll be that one's behind us. Looking forward to the night.
That's exactly right. Move on. You got Wes Carter here tonight on the road, coach. A couple of keys to getting out here to win.
Our bigs have to be disciplined. I thought in the All-A semifinals we did a really good job. We have a size advantage. So we don't need to go try to block shots into the stands. We don't need to go put our arms down. Our big guys just got to wall up and force their bigs to score over them. And I think we have a little advantage there. And then clean up the rebound. Trying to hold them 50s our goal tonight, hold them under 50 and try to score our average. So we'll see. Every time you come into a West Carter with a Jeremy Webb-led team, they're going to be disciplined. They're going to be tough. And they're not going to beat themselves. You have to go out and win a game.
Sounds like good keys to me. Coach, good luck tonight. Appreciate your time. We'll talk to you after the game.
Right, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Hey, guys, it's break time here. This is the boys tonight. It's Raceland at West Carter on the Kool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back here at West Carter as we get you set for Raceland and the Comets. James Collier, Coach Hager Easterling. Coach, let's get our keys for the game tonight. When you look at these two teams, we'll start first with the visitors on the scoreboard. 13-12, Raceland coming off a tough loss over Fleming County. What's the key to the game for them tonight here to get out of here with a victory?
Got to put that game behind you and focus on this one. They can't have Fleming County on their mind. They can't have next week on their mind, James. Focus in. Hey, guys, let's go out. Let's get better. Let's get after it. Execute. Everybody out there focused, laser focused tonight for Raceland.
For West Carter, 7-game losing skid, 7-16 on the season. What do they do to try to right the ship here in front of the home crowd?
They're too hesitant offensively, James. That's the big problem they had with Round County the other night with the trapping, and they're going to see the same thing from Joe in this game. When you catch that ball and teams are running and trapping, you can't hesitate. Rip it and go, pass it, attack, shoot it, whatever. But you got to have an idea of what you're going to do before you catch the ball. And like Jeremy and I were talking about, a lot of that comes from confidence. And it's the old thing, how do you get confidence without winning? Well, how do you win without confidence? And they're just kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
Without a doubt. It's been our officiating crew tonight. They're brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology for expert eye care as well as LASIK surgery. See the good folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. A good crew here tonight. Charlie Graham, Bill Renzi, Justin Royster. I had Justin with me last night over at Raceland in that double overtime thriller that we watched Paintsville milk out 3 minutes and 45 seconds of game time with never putting the basketball on the hardwood. Coach, I've been around basketball a long time. You've been in probably twice as long as I have. Have you ever seen anything like that live?
No, I haven't. And again, I'm a proponent of the shot clock. That's a prime example why you need one in high school.
It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And it started off, it was a track meet. Both teams had really gotten that up and down the floor. And I was like, okay, they're going to try to get their legs back underneath them here. It was tied at 61. And then a minute went by and then 2 minutes went by. And I'm like, we're not moving this basketball. And then the worst part, they turned it over.
After holding it for what, 340 or something?
340. They left 5 seconds on the clock, and they turned it over with 5 seconds to go, and then went to it ended up at double overtime. And Mia Atkins, what a heck of a steal she made to seal the deal for that one. But heck of a win last night for the Ramblers over at home. Hey, if the first time with us here tonight on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that little bell. Each time we put out new material, you'll get an update. There's our social media at Kool Hits 1057 on the YouTube channel, at Kool Hits Sports on the Twitter or X, whichever you prefer, and at Kool TV on Facebook. So about ready for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem. So we'll step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll meet our starting lineups to get you ready for tip-off. It's Raceland and West Carter here from John Hop Brown Court in Olive Hill, Kentucky, in the campus of West Carter High School. Our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality child care with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsat racelandchristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Presentation of the colors by the junior ROTC program here at West Carter High School. Welcome back here as we get you set for tip-off. James Carter, Coach Hager Easterling, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Let's meet our starting lineups. We'll start first with the Raceland Rams, 13-12 on the season. Under head coach Joe Bryan, his third season there at the helm. It'll look like this. In the backcourt, you'll have three guards, a forward and a center. Holden Topping, Christian Large, and Jonah Arnett, your three guards. Connor Thacker, your forward. And the man in the middle, 6'8", number 44, Connor Sutton. Thacker, Topping, Large, Arnett, and Sutton. Starting five for the Rams, decked out in the black jerseys tonight. I'm glad it's not those ugly whites. I kid them all the time. I told Joe, I said it looks like wrestling uniforms.
Yeah, a little bit.
And now for Jeremy Webb's West Carter Comets, 7-16 on the season. It'll look like this. Number 0, Brett Daly. Number 3, Nick Parker. Number 13, Jordan Fuston. Number 20, Jacob Waddell. And number 33, Nathan Webb. Daly, Parker, Fuston, Waddell, Webb. Starting five for Jeremy Webb's West Carter Comets. Coach Jeremy, I think it's got to be around close to 20 years.
Oh, every bit of it, yeah.
I was trying to think if this was year 20 or if last year was 20.
I'm like you, I'm not sure, but it's right there. So
Yeah.
It's in the neighborhood.
He's one of the veterans, and I think he may be the most tenured in the 16th region.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I think he is.
I think Sean Thacker's right behind him with a few years, but I think Jeremy's is your veteran guy in the 16th.
Yeah, Sean started, 07 or
Yeah,
something like that?
Something like that. All right, we've got Thacker for the Rams. Bill Renzi's going to toss it up in the air for us. And Christian Large will control the action. The Rams will work it from left to right on your screen as you view it. And off we go.
Little 2-3 zone here for West, James.
This is something that Raceland saw a lot of when they played against Fleming County. And they had some looks that they could get, just never could get the ball to go down like Fleming County did. Then a turnover as they try to reverse it back out top, and not a good start for the Rams. And you get a little bit of a 2-3 zone matchup when a lot of times you'll see these teams, like I know Fleming County did a lot, when the ball went below the free throw line, especially the corner, it was a trap.
Yeah, West has not been trapping yet. Man-to-man for Racing starting out.
Here's Daly being hounded there by Topping as he'll take it off to the right side. Houston in the keyhole off to the left side. Waddell spots up for a triple. It's off the mark, no good. Thacker with a rebound. Scoreless as we approach 1 minute gone here in the opening period. Here's Thacker. Now Large feeds it inside to Sutton. Sutton in a triple team, reverses out to Large. Spot up threes on the way, yes.
Nice.
Great ball movement there. A Johnson Chiropractic 3 ball goes down for the Rams. They lead at 3-0, 1 minute gone, first period.
A little inside-out action.
Here's Parker. Feeds it inside Waddell. Little teardrop up is raked out of bounds. It'll stay with West Carter underneath their own bucket. Good feed there to get it to him inside.
If they're going to have a chance to win this game, you got to make shots like that, don't you, James?
Absolutely. Parker to bring it in. Does so to Houston. Nice pump there. Old baby hook shot won't stay home. Thacker fights for the rebound underneath. Here's Thacker between the rings. Looks it off left side to Large. He wants another three. It's on the way. It's good. Back-to-back triples for Christian Large. Johnson Chiropractic 3 balls, as you see there on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. That was extended out there. That was college range when he put that one in.
Here's Raceland's 2-2-1.
Waddell feeds it off the web. Stops. 10-footers in transition's good. Nice take there by Nathan. That's what you like to see when you beat a press.
Yeah, make them pay. Would you say Large is asserting himself into the game early here?
I would think so. And there's that nice little give and go as they find Sutton on the left side for the bucket. 8-2 Rams. And Jeremy Webb wants a 30-second timeout. And you can read his body language from here. You can tell he is not happy with the start of this basketball game. And you talked about the assertiveness of Christian Large. You step out there at college range on that second 3 ball, and again, it's one of those things. He knows he has that in his repertoire, and he's feeling like that his legs are back under him again. I've talked to him at school several times. He knows that it's the time to go. It's that you're getting that senior itch. Those times and those opportunities are few and far between.
Yeah, bronchitis, right? Is that what he had? Yeah, that just knocks your legs out from under you. But he's the type of kid that's not going to use that as an excuse. That's just the way he is. But you're right, James. He does. He has that in him. And they ran a backside lob up in the All-A to him. I know he could have dunked the ball if he wanted to.
Yeah, I gave him a hard time about that. I said, you're supposed to put that one down. And he said, I know. He said, I kind of did want to embarrass myself. Here's Daly in transition in 15-footers up. Another rebound, Connor Thacker. And then Topping loses it off his fingertips out of bounds. You talk about Connor Sutton inside. Raceland has executed that pick and roll so many times to perfection this season. And there's a reason he's shooting 67% from the field.
Yes. Good shots, close shots.
Yes. Topping nearly picked the pocket of Daly. Here's Daly on the baseline. Floater up, no good. Backside rebound, Waddell. Shot won't go home. Here's Arnett. Dribbles into a triple team, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams.
West 1 for 6. Raceland 3 for 3, James.
Topping. Off to Arnett, right side, down to the corner, Topping. Topping tried to feed it through to Sutton. It finds its way all the way through to Large, and we're going to get a tie-up and a jump ball. Arrow favors West Carter. So the third turnover for the Rams.
Yeah.
2 of the 3 unforced.
I agree.
2-2-1 zone press. There's Webb beating the press, splits the defense, goes right at Connor Thacker off the window. Good take, Webb.
Yeah.
He's got all 4 of the West Carter points.
And that's exactly what we're talking about. Have that confidence to attack the basket.
Great look there on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Connor Thacker dials up long distance, won't go home. Nick Parker racing ahead. Cut up on the baseline and then turns it over as he tried to turn and spin it away, and then a whistle and a foul right next to us. They'll get that one on Waddell. That's his first, team's first. 4:41 to play here in the opening period. Rams lead at 8-4. Raceland back in action on Thursday night. West Carter back here Friday night against Fairview. We'll have the action of both of those games right here on Kool TV. Here's Topping out top, all alone. 3's on the way, front iron short. Ball tipped in the hands of Waddell. Then we get a turnover by West Carter. Their second of the basketball game.
Both teams with some unforced turnovers.
They're kind of sloppy here to start the first 4 minutes of this ball game. Topping goes inside. There's Sutton wide open with the bunny.
Was that Kentucky's out of bounds underneath the basket?
No, they wouldn't have run that one. 4 points for Sutton. Here's Waddell. Feeds it on the backside, and a nice take there by Houston.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about their defense. It looked like Kentucky's defense.
Large walked right into that one. He sure did.
Yeah.
Turnover number 4 by the Rams. 10-6, midway through the first quarter of play. Raceland shooting 67% from the field. West Carter 33. Topping gets a big screen there. Daly stops at the elbow and drills it. Nobody talked to Topping, and he never saw it coming until he got plastered.
Well, you get hurt like that, your teammate's not talking to you.
There's Topping on the back door. Gets in the lane, steps through, goes to the left side. Houston blocks it away. Chance for the Comets to tie or take the lead on this trip. There's Parker on the left side. Daly back out top. 3:25 to play here in the opening period. It's been a dandy already. Here's Webb for the lead. Three's on the way. No, short. Thacker with another rebound. That's his 4th. Topping picks it up. Hounded out top of the key. Gives it away to Thacker. West Carter really extending that 2-3 zone. That was something Fleming County did to Raceland on Saturday. Really play that 2-3 zone very high. Topping spins, tries to throw it into Sutton and throws it away. Comets with a turnover in transition. Parker goes to the rack and he's blocked away by Thacker. And then Topping can't finish the bunny. Daly with a rebound, front court. Waddell stops, left elbow, 15-footers, pure. We're even at 10. Waddell with 2. Joe Bryan wants a timeout, 30 seconds.
James, do you see, when you're playing a team that's lost 7 straight, the longer you let them hang in the game, can you see the confidence growing a little bit?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
6-0 run for the Comets right now. You saw that last jumper there. And that's something we've seen Waddell both times. He's gotten to that left elbow. You can see when it leaves his fingertips, he believes that ball's going down.
Well, that's another thing that they haven't been doing against pressure. I talked about the ball handler doing what they're supposed to do, but those other 4 people got to get to open spots on the floor, and you might think you're open, but if your teammate can't see you, you're not open. So far tonight, those other guys away from the ball been getting open spots. So, and then Joe's not happy about that.
No. And I think that so far, for the most part, West Carter's done a really good job with Raceland's 2-2-1.
Yeah, they have.
That's the one thing with a 2-2-1. When you beat it, you've beat it with numbers.
Exactly. Yeah, there's some opportunities there.
Sutton off back in for the first time tonight is Jacob Waller. Parker Eisen also checking into the basketball game. So he's replacing Topping. Arnett spots up for 3 and drains it. Johnson chiropractic triple for the freshman.
He can do that, can he?
Yeah, he's got that confidence, and that young man does not care to step out and extend a game if he needs to.
Another unforced turnover.
Also checking in that last dead ball was Parker Eisen. Here's Brody Boggs coming on for West Carter as, trying to see who came off.
Lawson was in.
Looks like Parker come off.
Well, Lawson come in for Parker, yeah.
Large from the parking lot is good. My goodness. 9 points for Christian Large, all from downtown.
Yeah, that's a 4 right there.
Jeez. He's feeling it. There's Boggs. Stops. Pulls a trigger and off the mark. Backside rebound by the Rams. Here's Thacker on the wing. Rams lead it by 6. It was a 6-0 run by the Comets. Promptly answered by a 6-0 run by the Rams on 2 triples. Approaching the 1-minute mark left to play here in the first quarter. Comets have been in that 2-3 zone, and they've stayed in it the entire time. And Christian Large with a running jumper there from the elbow. Give him 11 of the 18. Coach, he must have heard you talking early in the game. And Jeremy Webb wants a second timeout here in the first quarter.
Another 30.
So 3 timeouts remaining now for the Comets after they burn up 2:30 seconds here in the first 7 minutes.
Well, I think Jeremy knows if West gets, behind 14-15, they're not the type of team come back from that. So he's got to stop it now. And, yeah, Christian Large, he's come out of the locker room. Scott Tackett said there a couple of weeks ago, we got to get off the bus ready to play. He got off the bus ready to play tonight, looks like.
I think so. We were talking about 6-0 run out of that timeout. Racing on an 8-0 run just like that. 3 quick made buckets, 2 threes, and then the running jumper there by Large.
Yeah, and both teams have done, both coaches have seen what they want their team to do out of a timeout, respond. And you're right, both teams have done that.
So Daly with the basketball brings it into the front court. Comets down by 8 now, inside of a minute to play, opening period. Here's Webb. Here comes the run and jump. Boggs tries to feed it inside, and it's taken away. Waller pitches it ahead. Rams spread the floor. That's exactly what I was waiting for them to go to. They're going to go 5 out here. They're going to try to hold out this final 32 seconds. Nothing like the 3 minutes and 45 seconds we saw last night.
Well, they'll take a layup if they get it, I'm sure, yeah.
but at least the ball is moving.
Yeah.
That was the thing. We were just standing and watching last night.
There's a chance they might shoot it.
Here's Thacker. 10 seconds now. Ison wants to attack. Goes up way off the mark, though. Houston with a rebound. Here comes Wes Carter. Tries to feed it underneath to Brody Boggs, and it's tipped out of bounds. Turnover number 5. Both teams with 5 turnovers. 1.2 seconds. Basically enough for a catch and a heave toward the basket. Arnett launches it. It's online. It draws glass, but that's all. And that takes us to the end of one quarter of play. Rams lead it 18-10 over the Comets. Quarter 2 when we return after this on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back here in Olive Hill, 18-10. Rams lead it after one period of play. James Collier, Coach Hager Easterly. Happy to have you along with us here tonight on Kool TV. This evening's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. See the good folks at J.D. Flooring. By Kurt Roberts at State Farm Insurance, Home, Health, and Auto. Let Kurt help you with all your insurance needs. By the Greenup County Public Library, with branches in South Shore and Flatwoods and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup County Public Library. Rams basketball to start the second quarter. Tipped ball goes all the way toward the Comets bench. Waller will chase it down. Here's Large with 11 already in this basketball game. Ison wants to attack. There's Sutton on the wide open bunny, and he put too much on it. Waddell with a save.
Nice pass.
Sutton returning for Jonah Arnett out of the timeout. Here's Waddell on the handoff. Daly out on the wing. Houston spins on the baseline, and Sutton takes it away. 6th turnover for the Comets. In transition, Ison goes to the rack, and we get a jump ball. We do. So back to the Comets it goes. Braden Dehart will check in as Houston will step off. Comets had it tied at 10. The Rams closed the quarter with an 8-0 run. Here's Topping and Arnett at scores table to check in on the next dead ball. Here's Dehart. The southpaw pulls the trigger on the left-handed side. It's no good. Thacker with another rebound. Ison tied up, gets free. Tries to throw it inside to Sutton, and the only person there that was going to get it was a Wes Carter player because he threw it at the backside of his feet.
No, 7 turnovers already.
There's Boggs being hounded there by Large. Large rakes it away and then gets taken off his feet at midcourt. Daly's jumper from the free throw line doesn't go home. Sutton claims the rebound. Large get to the rack with a finger on the finish. 13 for Christian Large. It's a 10-0 run and a 10-point lead for the Rams.
Beautiful hesitation dribble right there. That's just how you teach it, isn't it?
Right there on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. That was beautiful.
Man.
Coach, I still think you had a talk with him before this game started. You told him he needs to learn how to be assertive. I think he's put an exclamation point on that word tonight. Here's Webb. Floater off the left side on the window.
Nice shot.
That young man is a dandy.
Yeah, he needs to shoot more, not because he's Jeremy's son. He just needs to shoot more.
Here's Eisen from the wing. 3 won't go. Waddell with a rebound. I think this is a big trip right here for the Comets.
Yeah, finally broke that run. Now I need to creep a little closer.
And do it while you got 2 of the starters for the Rams sitting over the scores table on the sideline.
Exactly.
Here's Daly, works off the screen, left side, stops at the elbow. That was partially blocked. Thacker got it on the way up. And then Rams try to feed it ahead and throw it out of bounds.
Wow.
Eisen and Large will step off. Arnett and Topping back on.
And West is glad to see Large take a break.
Absolutely. 13 of your 20 points now sitting on the bench.
Wow.
Here's Daly across the midcourt stripe. Rams staying in that man-to-man. Yeah, they had to play some 2-3 over the weekend, and I know I talked with Joe after the game, and he was not happy about that whatsoever. Long clinging rebound comes out to Dehart on the wing. Comets with another possession. 10 rebounds each way here. 3 offensive rebounds for the Comets, though. Here's Boggs, slams on the brakes.
Probably Walt.
Webb pumps. Waddell. Backside, nice pass inside as he found Dehart, and he's fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. You see this one on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay there. That's going to be on Sutton. His first, team's first. Braden Dehart to shoot a pair.
You like the new free throw rule?
I had seen it in the college levels whenever I was covering women's college basketball, and I really liked it when it went there. They switched it from 20-minute halves to 10-minute quarters and then the 5 fouls. And I wasn't certain how it was going to work out in the high school side, but I really like it.
Oh, I do too. I love it.
Southpaw hits the first, misses the second one. Connor Thacker racking up the rebounds. That's 7 for him. 20-13. Comets trail by 7. They've trailed by as many as 10. And then a foul over on the far side next to the Comets bench. That's on Braden Dehart, his first, team's first. Houston back in the basketball game as Jacob Waddell. Stats. Get you ready for the second half of action. A good one here so far in Olive Hill. Here's Thacker. Scoreless in the ballgame. Those 7 rebounds, though. Step back 3 from the wing, too stiff. Boggs stretches out for that rebound. Big trip here for the Comets. Boggs in a hurry. Turns, spins, and he walked. He sure did.
Yep.
He got stuck between trying to stop and spin, and those two usually don't go together too well.
Yeah, just have to be better at reading what's ahead of you, making a better decision. Don't try to force things. And Large didn't stay out long, James.
No, he did not. Eli Canes and Large returns. Yeah. Sutton and Thacker take a seat.
West playing a little 1-2-2 half-court trap.
And we'll get a foul on the far sideline as they'll get that one on Brody Boggs. That's his first. Team second. That's one thing you get out of a 1-2-2. You kind of soften it until you bring it across the midcourt stripe, and then that midcourt stripe becomes your 6th defender.
Absolutely. West playing some man-to-man now. They went out of that zone about 3 or 4.
That's what I was trying to see, if they were boxing a 1 or man-to-man. They were definitely in man-to-man.
Yep, straight up.
They are trying to face guard Christian Large. Brody Boggs is the one drawing that assignment, and Large trying to get the Euro step. It won't go. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dehart. That's his second, team's third. And we're going to shoot free throws with Christian Large, and not a guy that you want to put there. He's a pretty good one. 78.6% free throw shooters. You see there on your screen, averaging 18 points, nearly 4 rebounds a game. And the senior pushes the first one up and good. He's got 14.
Yeah, Raceland right at 70 as a team. That's not bad.
Waddell returns. Brody Boggs takes a seat. Large hits in both. He's got 15 of the 22 for the Rams. Rams got a big one Thursday night coming up against Morgan County. Houston spins on the left side with a nice finish.
Nice drop step.
Comets need to stop and a score here. Here's the Eli Caines, gets hammered underneath. He'll shoot a pair.
Take your pick on this foul.
I believe they're going to get it on. Well, they had Lawson and Houston right there. They're going to get it on Houston.
Yep.
And it's going to put Eli Caines to the free throw line to shoot 2. Caines a 50% free throw shooter on the season. First one rolls up and off. Webb back on.
Last week, James, we had the leading free throw shooting team in the state in our region. Did you know that?
I did not.
Brown County.
Oh.
Like 78% as a team.
Caines gets the second one to roll through. 23-15. You look on the girls' side of things, we've got some really good free throw shooting teams on that side as well.
We have the number 2 and number 3 team in the state.
Yes.
In the girls.
That's such a lost art in the game of basketball.
Yeah, Russell and Boyd County.
Waddell on the handoff. Attacks off at right elbow. Goes out to Daly. Spot a 3 from the wing. No. Thacker had it, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, why do you think that is? Is it just lack of practice? Or?
Well, I think it's a lack of practice. Those don't show up on ESPN. Mm-hmm. You know, you lose the sex appeal for the free throw.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's about the flashiness, the big dunks, the highlight plays. I think it's a lot of the stuff that I remember from my days in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Just, it's not the same.
Exactly.
Houston had a putback there, but it was blocked away by Thacker, who had a very short live on the bench. That's 8 rebounds for him.
Wow. It was 2.5 minutes to go still in the first half.
Yeah, that's what I talked about. I mean, that young man, he gets after it on the glass. There's Topping. Lost the handle on the pill, but he'll take it in the corner, feeds it into the post. Sutton turns, looks at a double team, and he's fouled as he makes the turn. If that's on Waddell, that's number 2 on him. And they'll get it on Houston. That's his second. So the 5th team foul on Wes Carter, and that puts Connor Sutton to the line shooting 2. Pushes the first one up, is good. North of 50%, but just by a bit, but he's kind of picked up that number a little bit here recently. Got both of those. Barely moved the twine on the second one.
I wonder how many times you see kids stay after practice, James, now and work on their free throws.
Very few.
Oh, man.
10-point lead once again for the Rams. That matches their largest lead of the ball game. There's Parker. Feeds it inside to Waddell. He's walled up. Takes it back out top of the key as Lawson checks back in the basketball game as Houston goes to the bench with those 2 fouls. Here's Webb. Long threes up, no good. Rebound Waddell, and he's fouled. Strong rebound there by Jacob Waddell in a wad of traffic. They'll get that one on Sutton. That's his second. And Jacob Waddell will go to the line and shoot 2. 1:38 before halftime. 59.6% free throw shooter. First one is up with 2 stiff. Ison comes on as Sutton will have to take a seat with those 2 personal fouls. One more for Waddell. 2 points, 5 rebounds in the basketball game thus far. And gets the second one. No, won't stay home. Thacker with another rebound. Make it number 9 for him. There's Ison. Tries to scoop it back up. Saves it on that far sideline. Christian Large. Ison's on the lone. He'll pull the trigger. 3's on the way. Won't go home. And a foul underneath. As really good. No, they're going to get that one on Topping. Wow. He was the one that got undercut.
Yeah.
How?
Wow.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. That is terrible.
Oh.
He was on the back of Brett Daly. He got undercut.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Okay.
we play on. That's the first one on top. 3 on the Rams. There's Parker left to point, now to Daly. Webb out of the corner. Little shimmy shake. Had it poked out of his pocket. Topping, fighting for the loose ball and comes out of there with it. Inside of a minute as the Rams come across the midcourt stripe looking to add to the 10-point lead. See if the Rams, almost like a mirror image of what they did in the first quarter, trying to milk out the final 40 seconds of the second. There's Topping, goes in the corner, Isom.
See if we get back on a post up here, James.
What they're trying to look like, they were trying to set up a little triangle there to get it to him on that kickoff, and then the entry pass from the wing. Now they're going to go out top. This is where they should probably get the pop and the kick inside. Backer trying to get the ISO. Gets the crossover, spins, draws contact, drops it inside, ball tipped away. Waddell heaves it at the horn. It draws the iron, but won't go home. So 1 half in the books, 25-15. Raceland leads it in the locker room. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll break it on down after this on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
1 half of basketball complete. Raceland leading West Carter 25-15. So we welcome you back here to John Hop Brown Court in Oliveville. Rams led it 18-10 after one. It was tied at 10 after the Comets had erased a 6-point deficit with a 6-0 run. That evened things at 10, and the Rams back-to-back triples and a very hot first half from Christian Lawrence. They pushed it out to an 8-point run, pushed it over to a 10-0 run to go into the second quarter. That was when the Rams took it up to 20-10. Comets got it to within 5, but the Rams outscored the Comets 7-5 there in the second stanza, and they pushed the lead back to 10 through 1 half of play. We'll take a break. We come back. Coach E's got your numbers and stats. We'll get you ready for the second half of action. Rams lead it by 10 in the locker room. Our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for the best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West, Ashland.
Back here at the half, 25-15. Raceland leading West Carter. Coach, let's look at some numbers.
Okay, buddy. Raceland shoots 8 for 18, 44.4%. They were 4 for 9 on threes. West Carter shoots 7 for 24. Ooh, cold half, 29.2%. James, they were 0 for 8 from the three-point line. Rebounding, West Carter up 1 at the half, 15 to 14. Raceland, the whole first half, had an offensive rebound. That's what I've got. Man, that's kind of unusual.
And I've got the same thing as well.
Man, both teams with 8 turnovers. As you mentioned, little spurty on both teams' parts, and then they get a little sloppy at times. And free throws, Raceland 5 for 6, 83.3%. West Carter 1 for 4, 25%, of course. West Carter with 2 assists, Raceland with 5, 25-15 at halftime, buddy.
Listen, we'll just keep it here for Friday.
Be back after this on the Kool Hits Sports Network.
I've got you guys Friday night, so.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
25-15 at the half. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by James Do It Best True Value Hardware in Scott Street and Olive Hill. For all your hardware and needs, see the good folks at James Do It Best True Value. And by the Greenup Baptist Association with churches at the Russell First Baptist Church and the Flatwoods First Baptist Church, inviting you to visit with them or any other Greenup Baptist Association church this Sunday. Coach, 25-15. Rams use a 10-0 run to take it from a 10-0 or 10-10 ball game into a 20-10 lead there to start the second quarter, but still without an offensive rebound.
Yeah.
And here's the number that really jumps off at me. Raceland with 13 rebounds. Connor Thacker has 9 of those.
Man, he beat Dickie V's Windex man tonight, wasn't he? For sure.
We have to wipe some of that in a little bit.
You know, he's capable of doing that, though, isn't he? I know you've seen him play more than I have. I've seen him probably 5 or 6 times, and he is just a tremendously gifted physical athlete.
You know, he had a game, it's been a couple weeks ago. I can't for the life of me cannot think of who it was that he had, but he had like 20 points and 19 rebounds. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That he went off, and that is the capable nature that he has. And it's, again, he's a guy that he's changing the way the game is playing, not because of the way he's scoring, but the way that he's attacking the rim on the defensive window.
Yeah, he's one of those kids that John Wooden always taught this, and every coach wants to see their players do. He's rebounding out of his area. He's not waiting for the ball to come to him. He's going and getting it. That's the way you want a kid rebounding.
Hey, a big hat tip to our crew tonight. Our executive producers, Jeff Irwin. His wife, Rachel's on staff with us tonight. Our camera operators, Felicia Collier. It feels weird not being right next to them. I'm usually standing next to them. We're down here courtside tonight. See, I'm a guy, I like it up in the rafters.
Yeah.
You can see everything, develop and stuff. And you don't have these old ugly guys and these zebras. Zebra stripes always standing in the way. You can't see anything.
Hey, we can sit up here Friday night if you want to.
No, it's okay.
Don't matter to me.
I don't want to take you out of your element.
I'm
just happy to be here.
Hey, I'm like the Marines. I can adapt, adjust, and improvise.
Absolutely. Hey, speaking of Friday night, we got a doubleheader here.
Yeah.
We'll tip it off at 6:30 with the girls. They've got Bath County in. Boys will play approximately 25 minutes after that with Fairview coming in. Coach E and I will be in the building. We're going to go grab some dinner Friday night, and we'll get our bellies fed real well before we come over here and do a couple good basketball games.
Yeah, looking forward to it, buddy.
Hey, Connor, won't you rebound the basketball? 9. Rams will start with their starting 5 on the floor. They'll have the basketball, and the second half is underway. That kid, he is the personality of that kid. He doesn't care if it snows out. That's the way he is wired.
We got a little triangle, too, going here, James. We got the man-to-man on Large and Thacker, and the triangle on the rest of them. So,
trying to go back screen off to Large, and they get the turnover. And, Coach, when you go into a triangle and 2, obviously you know what you're trying. You're trying to keep it away from those 2 players.
Yep.
But those other 3, what is their focus in that purpose of the defense?
You know, if I was one of the other players, I'd be insulted by a team doing that. Really, I would if I was playing. But you're trying to make the other kids passive and stand around, and that's kind of what happened on that possession.
Really nice finish right there by Houston with a pump.
Really good. Right there's what you got to do. Nice pump fake Barnett getting in the lane.
Rams showing a 1-2-2 now, and they get a turnover in the backcourt. Arnett draws the bump, can't finish. Comets down 10. Webb tries to go on the baseline dribble, and he throws it off the face of Connor Sutton. That's the prettiest place for it to hit him. Hey, Connor, you know I say that because I love you, my man.
Oh, he got hit right in the nose. You're going to hit in the nose?
Right in the nose. Oh, man, it hurts.
That does. That hurts.
I remember in high school, I got kicked in the face with a soccer ball in practice one day, and I thought I was done.
Tears come up.
Yes. Everything just waters. You couldn't see anything. You're running the opposite direction because you see 3 of everything. Comets with a basketball. Waddell. Webb on the wing, right side, now straight away. Daly pulls the trigger and strokes the 3. Johnson chiropractic triple. That cuts it to 7.
West first made 3 of the game.
I've got him 1 of 9.
That's correct. That's what I got.
Here's Arnett. Back to Topping. Webb all over Thacker. Arnett spots up for the triple to answer. Swirls in and out. Great look, just couldn't get it to stay down.
How'd that not stay in, James?
That's one of those crazy rolls. Here's Houston on the baseline, 17-footer too stiff. Strong rebound, backside Christian Large. And then a 3 ball.
Yeah. Big shot by Topping.
No, he's not a kid that shoots the
ball
a lot, but when he does, he shoots at a very high percentage. Waddell in the lane. A shot deflected around, and Large fights for it and comes out of there with it. He's being a stat stuffer tonight. Here's Thacker, draws contact, and we're going the other way. And here's the issue with that. When he kind of went out, that's the new emphasis this year. When the elbow goes out, it's going the other direction.
You're right on the money on that. That's probably a block if he doesn't do that, James, but he extended that elbow, and that's a good call by the official. And he's not happy about it, but it's a good call.
And it's something about if the elbow goes out or if the shoulder lowers this year. That's something the officials were told. It's going to be an emphasis of what they're going to call how the whistle will blow this year.
Yes.
Houston gets hemmed up in front of the bench over there next to Jeremy Webb. Has to throw it off the leg of Connor Sutton. Man, he's taking a beating here the opening part of the third quarter.
He is.
Off the face, off the legs.
Yeah. Got to get his chest next.
Houston gets loose. Waddell on the handoff. He'll line up the three, pulls his trigger, and tickles the twine as it flies through.
0 for 8 first half, 2 for 2 on threes this half so far.
Good start, down to 7. Comets need to stop and a score here. Topping, wants to attack, reverses out to Arnett. Webb hounding Thacker, step back three from the corner, no. Daly with a rebound in the lane. Quickly ahead and a finish with Nick Parker off the window. It's down to 5.
Beautiful pass on the break there.
West Carter still in that triangle in 2. Here's Large. Nice jumper right there.
Nice shot.
17 for Christian.
That's a next level jumper.
Waddell stops in the keyhole. Out of the corner, Parker wants a 3, no. Large in transition, grabs it and goes. Stops in transition, pulls the 3 ball, and that one's well short. And then right off the fingertips of Nick Parker, out of bounds it goes, and it'll stay with the Rams. Here's Waller back in for the Rams.
Somebody's got to go out.
Like somebody has to leave. It's going to be Topping. Can't have 6, no matter how bad you want. 32-25, just inside of 4 minutes to go in the third.
Oh, he was open.
Yes, they missed him.
Yeah.
When you see a play like that, too, is it one of those that you're okay with them not making the pass because you don't want to take a chance of a turnover?
No, you got to make the pass right there, I think.
That's a strong take there by Connor Sutton through contact, his 8th point tonight.
Yeah, nice speed by Thacker. Yeah, you got to make that pass.
And again, I think it's something too when you're up, you can gamble.
Yeah.
You know, if that's you're in a 1-point game, you're down 1, whatever, maybe think about pulling it back. But if you're up like they are right now, I think you got to take that chance.
I agree.
Waller gives it out to Arnett in transition, 3 ball up, no good. Rebound out to Thacker. He throws a dart into the near side corner. That's the 10th rebound for Connor Thacker. Here's Large out to Thacker. Spot up 3 from the wing. Yes!
Oh, wow.
His first point of the night comes from downtown Tripletown, and that makes it 12. That ties the largest lead of the game on the Johnson Chiropractic 3 ball.
Nice drive and kick by Large right there.
There's Waddell. Now off to Daly.
7 straight. Been a game of runs, hasn't it?
It has been. It's one of those things. Every time West Carter's gotten within striking distance, Raceland has found an answer.
They've answered. That's right. Good teams answer.
2:35 to play, quarter 3. It's been a dandy. Webb pops through, trying to get the double screen. Goes up off the glass.
No.
Nice take there by Nathan Webb for his 8th of the evening.
Yeah, he needs to do that more.
Yeah, he looks so confident going in there now.
Yeah.
I know he battled through some illness early in the season and stuff. And
he did.
You could really tell he didn't keep his legs under him very long. He's looked very strong here tonight. He's chasing around Thacker.
Yeah, they're back straight man now. Nice pass. Wow.
And that's something you get from Thacker is he can toss the pill around with the best of them.
That's off the dribble going to his right and kicking it back left, too.
Here's Webb out of the corner. Waddell from the wing. 3's on the way, in and out. Another rebound by Connor Thacker. Looks it off to Large, all alone. 3-ball play horse. You know it. It's down. 20 for Large. It's a 15-point lead, the largest of the night. Timeout, West Carter. It's a full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Back here in Olive Hill, 15-point lead for the Rams, their largest of the ball game, 42-27, 141 to play in the third.
Yeah, another spurt. It's 30-25. We look up, now it's 12-2 run for Raceland, and goes from 5 to 15 real quick.
Eli Caines will come in for Connor Sutton as they make the substitute out of the timeout. Comets basketball. They've never led in this ball game. They tied it once at 10. And the Rams used a 10-0 run. Now the Rams try to do a little run and jump. Got him tied up in the corner. They get it away, though. Coach, when you try to do run and jump, there's nothing better than seeing somebody down in the dead corner.
Well, and he got it out of there once. They threw it right back to him. That's one thing West has got to get out of, James.
Entry pass on the post. Houston through contact. Good look there on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Thacker tried to jump but couldn't get there, and then Caines was late on the rotation over. Inside of a minute to go in the third. Large with a cool 20. There's Waller on the baseline. Caines on the backside with a nice dime.
Yeah. Nice pass by Waller.
Caines is a kid that has really started playing some varsity minutes in meaningful time over the last couple of weeks, and I think Joe Bryan has really been happy with what he's seen from him.
Well, he's doing what coaches want you to, James. He's making Joe playing.
Well, it's just expanding that role, that depth on the bench. And this time of the year, that's what you like to see. Houston with an offensive rebound, goes to the other side and finishes for a three-point play opportunity. They'll get that one on Caines, his first, team's second. And Houston back to the line. He'll shoot the chance for the three-point play. He's got 10 tonight.
I hate to hear parents say, Coach is not playing my son because he doesn't like him. That's baloney. Every coach wants to win. If you're going to do something to help the team, they're going to play you.
Absolutely. They don't care what your kid does, who your kid is, whatever. If it makes you win, you're going to play them.
Exactly.
Arnett's going to check out. Eisen will come on for the Rams. Rams had 6 players on the floor. He hadn't got off the floor yet. The ball was already inbounded. 20 seconds to play in the third. Here's Waller. Large on the baseline. What a shimmy, shake, and a finish.
Gosh.
You can see that on SportsCenter later tonight.
Oh, wow.
Here's Webb out of the corner. 6 seconds. Webb goes on the baseline. It's raked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Comets. 2.8 seconds. That was one of the best shimmy shakes I've seen from Christian Large this season.
That was a Euro step. Show the ball, bring it back, and then to go stick
it in. Daly to bring it in. Houston on the baseline. Spins. Turns around. Off the window. No. And that's the end of 3 quarters of play. It's 46-32. Rams lead it. There's that Euro step with a little fake there on the finish by Large and a Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Nice. We're back after this on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back here in West Carter, tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring and Greenup. For all your carpeting and flooring, you see the good folks at JD Flooring and Greenup. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, Home Health and Auto. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library with branches in South Shore and Flatwoods and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup County Public Library. By James Do It Best True Value Hardware on Scott Street in Olive Hill. And by the Greenup Baptist Association. James Collier, Hager Easterling, happy to have you along with us here tonight. 46-32, Comets with a basketball trailing by 14. They've trailed by as many as 15 in the ballgame. Here's Houston working on Canes. Loses his footing on the way to the basket, and he's fouled and kind of got bailed out there on that one. Either way, a nice take there. Kind of looked like his ankle kind of gave away with him a little bit on the way to the basket.
Yeah. Both teams got it going that third quarter offensively, James. There's some good play there. Wow. 21-17.
Canes picks up his second foul. There's Waddell on the baseline, working on Thacker. Slams on the brakes in the lane. Daly will reset the offense for the Comets. Houston, the only player in double figures for West Carter. Large has 22 of the Rams' 46. Here's Webb. Backs in on Eisen. Slams on the brakes, draws contact. They'll say it was straight up. And then Large streaks to the other end and finishes for his 24th of the night. Take a look at that one on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Eisen started the surge and Large out and running that passing lane and was able to fill the lane perfectly.
Yeah, another physically gifted athlete, Large, just like Thacker.
Boyd County leads Fleming County 37-35 at the half up in Flemingsburg. Rams nursing their largest lead of the night of 16. Here's Webb on the post. Turns around. Baby hook shot up by Thacker. No. Gets his own rebound. Turns, draws contact, and finishes for a chance at a three-point play.
Nice move, but he probably walked.
Thacker picks up his second. Team's second foul of the quarter.
I think the fans got that one right behind us.
Yeah, they've always got it right.
But it was a good move. He probably did walk, but it was a good move. Go get it, young man. Go get it.
Hits the free throw. Waddell with 8. Wade Lawson checking in. Nathan Webb will take a seat.
You know, he should be better than the 60%. He's got a good stroke.
He does.
60%, is that what
he looks,
he should?
Yes, he looks very confident, too, when that ball goes in the air.
He should be better than that.
Here's Large. Stops in transition. Wants another three. Knew that one was gone as soon as it missed his fingertips. Ball raked around, and somehow he comes away with it. Eisen launches the triple. No. Waddell battles for the rebound inside. Here's Houston. Gets in the lane. Thacker just reaches in and takes it away.
Nice play.
DeHart back at the scores table to check in on the next dead ball. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Thacker wants a three. He's got it. 6 points, 12 rebounds for the junior. 35, excuse me.
Another guy asserting himself into the game, James.
That's what I said. He had 9 rebounds in the first half and didn't score a point.
Yeah, Mr. Thacker.
Raceland only out-rebounding West Carter by 2, 23-21. Lawson's three ball doesn't go home. Give the Rams another rebound by Mr. Connor Thacker. Here's Eisen. Attacks the rim. Didn't get the lane to the basket he wanted, so the Rams will reset out top. 5:20 to go in the ball game. 16-point lead for the Rams, their largest of the night. Large, a little hesitation and a crossover, but the finger roll can't get it to go home. And then Large took a tough bump underneath. And which way are we going with it? We'll say it touched Raceland last, so it's going to stay with West Carter.
Okay. I don't know about that one, but.
Waddell will step off. Back on is Braden DeHart.
Houston's about to drop right here, James, right in front of us.
I think so.
He's tired. He missed a lot of time there with that foot injury. And he got Achilles injury, and he's got to get back in shape quick.
Ison steps out, as does Waller. Arnett and Sutton return. DeHart looks off near side. Daly nearly lost that one through his mitts. And then off of Houston's foot, out of bounds.
Good defense by Sutton right there, James. Not taking that shot fake, staying down. Good coaching right there.
10th turnover of the night for the Comets. Raceland with 11. Here's Arnett. Pitches ahead to Sutton, gets it right back. Sutton, Thacker thought really hard about that one. He's one of those streaky kids. When he starts feeling it, it can go up at any given time.
The basket gets a lot bigger.
Yes. Here's Large, draws the double team. Sutton gives it up, step back to Thacker, and that one was off the mark badly. Houston hammered and one. What a pump fake and a finish by Jordan Houston. Watch this on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. He had two off their feet.
I like to see those kids finish through contact like
Absolutely.
that. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's one of the most underused plays in basketball is that head fake.
Yes.
So Houston with 13 tonight. 51% free throw shooter. Can't get that one to stay home. Connor Thacker was 14th rebound of the evening. Comets got to get us some stops and scores right here.
Yeah, quick.
Straight up man-to-man for the Comets.
And they're not guarding Topping right now. They're going to have to come and get him.
They were trying to go two on Thacker. Here's Large, drives in a basket and a strong finish by Christian Large, his 26th of the night.
What you call ripping it across and going.
And it's one of the things you can see there on your replay. As soon as he got him on his hip, he knew, go to the basket. That's exactly how you're taught. He's got such a quick first step on that drive.
And he does. A lot of offensive players don't realize that. When you're even with the defense, you've got the advantage.
Houston with a pump inside. Spins on Sutton, turns around, left it short. Rebound out to Topping. Nice give to Thacker with a spin move inside. What a shot.
Oh, my goodness.
He's 2 points from a double-double. Look at that one on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. He spun all the way across the lane. As Houston goes from the left to the right, and it's blocked out of bounds. There's Webb back on.
I think Houston's going to go out. What do you think?
Yeah, probably
there
so.
He goes. Well, he's got to do that, though, to push that conditioning to get ready for the
100%.
Yeah.
Brody Boggs returning. And Nick Parker steps off. DeHart, long threes up, no good. Waddell with an offensive rebound. Turns, puts it back up. Won't stay home.
I think he was standing on the end line when he caught it.
Believe so. 55-37, 2:13 to go in the ball game. Stay tuned with us after the ball game as we'll break all this one down. Trying to grab both head coaches for a quick word. Holden Topping and Charlie Graham having a conversation right now. I don't think it's anything.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Let's go, guys. You can visit later.
Maybe Topping's asking Charlie for his autograph or something. Or
it might be.
Gritson Large is sitting there kind of laughing at him. Sloppy pass there, taken away by Webb in the backcourt, and then Thacker blocked it away, but it was out of bounds when he swatted it down, so it stays with the Comets.
That's Raceland's first turnover this quarter. They cut that down a lot, just 3 this half.
Webb from the corner right next to his dad, and then a bump across the middle. That's on topping his second. "30-second timeout requested, as the Rams will burn that timeout there with 1:55 to play in the ball game. Coach, it's one of those things you looked at. West Carter did about everything they could do at times tonight, and it's just some nights you get it and you do what you want to do, and the night's just falling through the ball's just falling through the bucket tonight. Raceland shooting 50% from the field.
Well, I don't care, James. Sometimes, and you've been around sports long enough to know this, sometimes the other team's just better that night, and Raceland has just played better. West has done a lot of good things, probably more good things tonight than I've seen them do maybe the last couple of weeks.
They seem consistent tonight for the most part.
I agree with that. A little bit more, yes. A little bit more, not just, hitting that wall and then, surrendering. They're fighting back, and that's what Jeremy wants to see. But Raceland they played well tonight, except for, the sloppy turnovers the first half. But they played well.
Back underway.
That district's going to be wild.
Absolutely. I think the 62nd and 63rd this year is actually going to be just a war.
Oh, wow.
There's Webb from the parking lot, won't go home. Ashland leading Rowan County 39-36, 5 minutes to go in that basketball game. Lewis leads East Carter 31-28 up in Vanceburg. Listen, you go to Vanceburg, you're down 10 getting off the bus.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
what a
that
touch.
pass.
Large steps up, had a wide open three and a foul. As they'll get that one on Connor Thacker.
James, I always tell everybody, I love people listening to us here on the radio or app or whatever, or watching it on TV. But when you don't go to the game and you see, you see a Raceland Russell District game, an Ashland Boyd, maybe Fleming, you miss so much. Just the intensity and the passion that these kids play with, and the atmosphere, the bands, the popcorn. Man, it's great.
Absolutely. Brody Boggs is going to go to the line and shoot the bonus. Raceland picking up their 5th of the quarter. Boggs, a 47% free throw shooter, hits the first. It's his first points of the evening. Got them both. 55-39, a minute 20 to play in regulation. Russell leads Fairview 59-47. The Eagles will be here Friday night. Coach E and I will have the call of that game somewhere about 25 minutes after the conclusion of the girls' game.
Yeah,
they'll play at 6:30. They got Bath County in. I'm excited to see Bath County this year. I've not seen them this year. We've had them around 4 or 5 in our polls throughout, and really excited to see where they are.
I'm with you on that, man. I've seen them on TV, but I've not seen them in person yet. And Ashton Barrett is a tremendous player.
Yes, she is.
But what is making them really good now is Bailey French is stepping up and giving them on that second support scoring. Man,
it's going to be fun to watch them play.
I'm like you. I'm anxious for it.
Wholesale changes for the Rams. Webb gets free, strokes the three, in and out, no good. Rebound inside and knocked out of bounds on the shot attempt. That was Jamison Wagner. Comets will maintain possession underneath their own bucket. Matthew Lemaster checking in, replacing Waddell.
I'll let you get all those.
There's some of them I'll try to get. Three ball from the corner is good. Caden Manning, the Johnson Chiropractic 3-ball.
He came in the other night and hit 2, James.
There's Dre Douglas. Shot won't go home. And then a takeaway. Garrison Stevens. He may dunk it. No. Finger roll.
Timeout for subs. There you go. Get them in there, guys. I like that.
There you go on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. There's that 3-ball that goes home. 32 seconds to go in the ball game. 57-42. Rams going to pick up their 14th win on the season. Boggs' shot won't go home. $17 seconds to go. Let's see if the Rams just milk out this final little bit here. Stevens feeds it inside, trying to get it to Bradshaw, and he loses it out of bounds. 14th turnover of the night for the Rams. Bill Renzi, have a good night, my friend.
See you, buddy.
Guys did a good job tonight.
Yeah, they have.
There's a long three from the wing. Draws iron, doesn't go, and that's your ball game. Raceland wins this one by a final score 57-42. Post-game show when we return after this on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
57-42, your final score here tonight. Raceland knocking off West Carter. Let's take you back through this one. It was 10-4 Raceland in the first quarter. The Comets put together a 6-0 run, even the game at 10. Rams closed the frame on an 8-0 run. They pushed it to a 10-0 run to start the second quarter. They led it by 10 at 20-10. Christian Large had a huge first half of play, as in the first half, Mr. Large, I got people pointing at me and poking me. I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. 15 in the first half. He finishes with 26. But Rams led it by 10 at the break, 25-15. They outscored West Carter 21-17 in the third quarter. They pushed their largest lead out to 18 at 55-37. They outscored West Carter 11-10 in the fourth and final stanza. We'll take a break. We come back. Coach E will have some numbers. We'll talk with the head coaches. Wrap it up here tonight from Olive Hill. Winners are the Rams, 57-42. Our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility lines. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, And for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
That gives you something to look at and talk about.
57-42, your final scores. We welcome you back here to West Carter High School. Join us now, head coach for the Raceland Rams, Joe Bryan. And, Coach, there's somebody in the camera there. Get out of the camera, lady. There we go.
Close-up,
too. That was a close-up, too, man. There's a lot of things I want to ask you about this game, but the first thing, Coach E told me in the pregame, he said, sometimes Christian Large needs to assert himself into a game more. I think he listened very well. 15 points in the first half. He was electric in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's got a knack for scoring the basketball. He's worked so hard to be able to do that. Shoots it well. He's sneaky athletic, very strong for his size. He had a really good first half.
You and we talked on Saturday, and I said I thought that was the first time I'd seen Christian since probably before Christmas that it looked like his legs were underneath him. Tonight, he was exploding to the basket.
Yeah, he got his legs back underneath him, feeling a little better. Told him yesterday, 2 weeks left, can't be sick, man. We're done with that. No more of that. I don't know if that'll work or not, but that's what I said.
Not happening.
Connor Thacker didn't do anything in the first half except rebound the basketball. 9 rebounds at the half, and he finishes out with a total. I've got him at 14. But he's a kid that is he's a bull in the china shop. He finds a basketball and goes and gets it.
Yeah, he is. He's a rare blend of just strength and athleticism.
Yes.
I've always just called him a man-child because he looks like a grown man, and he goes and rebounds. I was telling him, I said earlier, I was so shocked he only averaged 6 rebounds because it seems like every time I look,
it's a double-double.
10, 12, 18, 15. I'm going to have to go back. I'm guessing early in the season maybe he didn't rebound as well as he is now, but he pound for pound and height-wise, he goes and gets it as well.
Rebounding out of his area.
Correct. He just goes and gets it. Yes, flies across the paint and snatches it.
Coach, you got to be happy. You're very efficient offensively, 22 for 43 overall. But you're 14 for 22 on twos. A lot of good decisions. I know a little sloppy maybe first half, some unforced turnovers, but a lot of good decisions, a lot of good execution offensively.
Yeah, if we did, we had us for 5 turnovers in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Way too many.
We had, yeah.
And they weren't. It's not like they were throwing the kitchen sink at us defensively. So
right.
You're just undisciplined. Tuesday night in February. We got to be better early.
Bounce back, though.
But, yeah, we played fine.
Just 3 the second half till all the subs came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Really good. Got to be happy.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy.
Okay.
The win. Me and Jeremy Webb had a good talk pregame, man. I respect him so much. Just his demeanor, the way he gets his teams to play. He's, if not the best in the business, he's right there with anybody.
Both you guys do a good job.
Perfect, great human being as well. We had a great talk about just being a head coach and the ups and the downs and the expectations when you got a lot of talent and the expectations when you don't. And, really just really thankful for him as kind of a mentor to me.
Absolutely. Coach, heck of a win tonight. Get you to 14 on the season. We'll see you Thursday night. Got Morgan County coming into the Palace. That should be a dandy.
Yeah, good test there for us. We need to play better versus a really good team. So hopefully we're ready. We'll start the film tonight and have a game plan ready for tomorrow during film 7th period.
Sounds good. Coach, have a good one. Talk to you Thursday.
Safe
Joe Bryan joining us here in postgame. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our numbers, try to grab Jeremy Webb. We'll wrap it up here tonight from West Carter. 57-42 is your final. We're back after this on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back here in post game, now joined with West Carter head coach Jeremy Webb. And Coach, we were talking off the air there. Not the results you wanted to see, but I think the direction you want to see your team heading.
Well, we hope so, because it's we got to get some games here to find some confidence, because like we were talking, how many open shots did we miss, and they have length, and that causes people problems. Their length causes people problems, but I mean, we had shot after shot after shot that I felt like were very makeable shots that we just didn't take advantage of and convert. And one of the things that, coaches know that as the season goes along and you get in a really tough stretch of games like what we just came out of, it's tough, but you have to fight your way back into getting some confidence about yourself and about your game because, we shot those shots and you could see there was just some hesitation. It's like, gosh, please go in right out of some of our guys shooting. It's like they were just wishing it in instead of just catching and shooting, which is what you do when you're playing very confidently. And right now we don't have that, but every game moving forward is another opportunity to start trying to get some feel good back. And hopefully we can start with that, what our next game is Fairview on Friday. So hopefully it starts some more there. I think it may start at some tonight, but maybe it grows a little more when we get to Friday.
You go back to the first quarter, you're down 10-4. You put together a 6-0 run, you even the game at 10, and then they turn off a 10-0 run.
Right, yeah, and it went 18-10 the end of half. When we go keys in the locker room to begin the game, we always will write 10 or 12 different things up there that you really need to focus on, to do well against this team and that team or whatever. And I only wrote one thing on the board today, and that's play defense. The last several teams have shot just great percentages on us, and they've just made their open opportunities. And it's tougher for us contest at the basket. I thought we'd done a little better job tonight of contesting around the rim and not giving our opponents so many easy ones. But we have to get better defensively the next 3 games. We have to find what works. And I'm not for sure we have found our best defense. Just to be honest with you, I am not sure that we have found that. Because, maybe we're a team that we're going to have to, mix it up and play, 4 or 5 different half-court and full-court defenses every single game. And I did mix it up quite a bit tonight, but I'm not really sure which one's going to stick yet.
Yeah, well, talking about your defense first, Coach, there's some things that Christian Large did that you couldn't guard.
Well, yeah.
There wasn't going to be much defense on that. But, yeah, you mentioned the shooting. I'll put a positive spin on that. Something you did tonight that you really haven't been doing the games I've seen here in the last couple of weeks. You got good shots. You got to that point where you hadn't been doing that.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's because you cut the turnovers down. You had 8 the first half, but only 3 the second half to subbed everybody out. So that's a positive looking at it that way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I thought our offensive execution wasn't bad, like you said. It wasn't bad at all. I mean, we forced a few more, I think, as the game went on, as the deficit got to 12 and 15, and that's a tendency that's so hard for competitive kids to fight against. It's like you want to get one for your team, right? Okay, we're down 12 or 15 or whatever, and they have momentum. It's like, human nature, competitive nature is like, I got to go get one. But, you go force the action too many times with that, right? It's just you have to drive it in, and then, if they all collapse, you have to move the basketball and keep moving and keep playing as a unit offensively. And, those shots are going to go down for us. Jacob Waddell had just open shot after open shot tonight. Jacob is a good shooter. He is a really good shooter. He missed his opportunities tonight. Sometimes it's going to be that way.
Coach, you got to bounce back Friday night. You've got Fairview coming up, and again, I've talked about this is a game you really need to get this one.
Yeah, it's going to be important for us. It really is. Every game going forward is going to be important for us. Because we have to. We have the district tournament here. And we've got to enter that district tournament feeling some good about ourselves, right? Having some confidence in ourselves. So, like you said, that's another opportunity. It just ends up being our next opponent.
Coach, always a pleasure. We'll talk to you Friday night.
Thank you, guys.
Jeremy Webb joining us
Thanks,
here
man.
in post game. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll get the final numbers. We'll wrap it up here from West Carter, 57-42. Your final score back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
57-42. Coach, we got to run through this quick. They're going to throw us out of this place.
I'm rolling, buddy. Here we go. Raceland shoots 22 for 43, 51.2%, 8 for 21 on 3. Nice job. West Carter shoots 17 for 54, 31.5%. They were 3 for 18 from the line. Raceland ends up winning the glass 30-29. Turnovers 13 for Raceland, 12 for West Carter. Assists, Raceland 13. Nice game there, 7 for West. Free throw line. Raceland didn't shoot a free throw second half, James. They ended up 5 for 6, 83.3. West 5 for 9, 55.6, 57-42 final, buddy.
13 assists on 22 made baskets.
Pretty good.
I'll take that any honest, coach.
That's pretty good.
That's absolutely right. Hey, we'll be back here Friday night. We got a doubleheader. Girls in action at 6:30. We'll be on the air at 6:10. And then that's West Carter and Bath County. And then following that, at approximately 25 minutes, it's West Carter and Fairview. Both those games right here on Kool TV. Hey, a big hat tip to our crew tonight. Jeff and Rachel Irwin, Felicia Collier up top. A phenomenal job, as always. Those guys knocking it out of the park. They make our job very, very easy.
Yes.
Looking forward to working with them whenever we get into the regional tournament, man. Jeff Irwin, he is a man of many talents, and I just want to be like him one day.
One day.
Just one day.
Yeah.
Coach, it was a pleasure, my man. We'll see you Friday night.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it again.
Absolutely. For Rachel and Jeff Irwin, Felicia Collier, Coach Hager East, I'm James Carr. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for watching another West Carter Comets basketball broadcast live on Kool TV. This presentation of West Carter Comets basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.